Welcome back, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon now. Give you guys an update of what's been happening this morning. I was planning to go live a lot sooner this morning. No, I'm not in Mexico, I'm in Buffy. I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, guys. A lot of work behind the scenes. I'll let everybody come in here and I'll update everybody here shortly. I thought my presence here today in the morning will be useful, will be a lot more useful doing stuff for the groups who are trying to search for Nancy. I've been in communication with them this morning, but I've been doing work for them this morning too. But I'll update everybody as soon as we get some people in here. Let me drive here short. Let's see. Let's see if we get people in here. Start moving here. We'll drive up to Nancy's house real quick right now, and then we'll talk. And then we'll start there, and then we'll go about our day streaming. Let me pull up the address real quick, guys. All right. C10, welcome mods, welcome viewers. Back there. Mexico's still real crazy, yeah. Probably not as bad as yesterday, though. Alright. Alright, guys, for those of you just tuning in, this morning I was in contact with the Searching Mothers of Sonora. Tomorrow they have plans to come across First Street here, River, and start posting flyers up for Nancy. I was able to translate this morning. That's why I haven't been out this morning, guys. Not because I've been sleeping, but because I've been working behind the scenes. I translated their flyer over to English. Their flyer said buscar a desaparecida. They were missing the missing person correction. And then the date was in Spanish, so I switched that date out for them. Also got in contact with the two ladies that found the backpack yesterday. Well, the shorter lady and the taller lady. They're planning to do more searches this weekend. Talking to her, she can't do much until Thursday, but I've put them in contact with each other that way. One second, where am I going here? We're going straight. Okay, we're going. Make sure I'm going the right way, guys. So I put them in contact with each other. They're gonna have a planning meeting hopefully tomorrow, where they get both groups to search. Was this area search yesterday? Where am I at? Also, let's see. One second, guys. This area hasn't been searched on. I might come down and search it and take you guys along here in a little bit. We'll walk along that river bit. What am I saying? What am I trying to say here? What street am I on first? No, that area back there hasn't been searched because we stopped last night. Here's the Culvers, and the search group stopped right here, up ahead. So I'll come back and search that area myself. So where did I left off? Okay, so that, oh, I also got I'm waiting for a phone call. That way I can meet up with Kathy, who printed out the flyers. I was gonna go down to UPS store or FedEx to print out the English version of the flyer this morning, but she said she could do it, so she has some flyers printed out for me. That way I could hand over to the Searching Mothers, the English version one. That way when they come out tomorrow morning and start posting flyers, not only do they have a Spanish flyer, but they also have one in English. Also, the Searching Mothers of Sonora, they asked if I could do a letter for them or a little flyer for them where they could go knock on doors, and the letters in English asking private property owners permission to just search the property around the grass area, if there's grass, the fencing. That way they won't run into a situation like yesterday. I'm pretty sure a lot of the neighbors might be willing to, yeah, just come by, walk the property real quick, and that's enough. So that's what I've been doing this morning, guys. Lots and lots and lots of, I've been at it since 8 a.m. It's what, 12:30. So I put about 4 hours of work behind the scenes into this today. So hopefully tomorrow, the people that were searching yesterday, the group that was searching yesterday, they could get together with the Searching Mothers of Sonora and get more volunteers, make it a little bit bigger, and so forth. Via Entrada right here. Right now we're heading over to Nancy's house real quick, drive by there, and then I'll come back and search that area myself. That's the purpose, Patty. That's the purpose of the letter I made them this morning. Here, I'll pull over here. Let's find an area. I'll show you guys the letter where I made for them. I put their logo on there. One second. Yeah, make sure I'm staying hydrated. Yeah. I just don't want to stop in front of somebody's house and they get upset. So I'll show you guys. I'll read the letter right now. What is it at? Where is it at? So the letter reads as follows. This is what I wrote for them. We're trying to assist in searching for Nancy Guthrie, who was reported missing in Tucson on February the 1st, 2026. We are respectfully asking for your permission to briefly check the exterior area of your property, yard, fence lines, open areas, and visible surroundings for any possible evidence or signs that could help in this search. We will not enter your home, damage property, or disturb anything without your consent. This search will be conducted respectfully and professionally. So that's the letter. I thank you for that super sticker, Miller. Much appreciated. So let me see if I could get this over. 1 second, guys. So I made it real professional for them with their logo and so forth. So hopefully they're able to knock on doors. Let me see if I could get it over to this phone. It's gonna buffer real quick, guys. 1 second. So there it is, guys. Pretty much the little letter I wrote out for them. That way, when they come back out here and they're wanting to go on to properties and so forth, they could just go knock on the door. There's a language barrier in between them and most of the people here. They're mostly Spanish speaking. They do understand some English. Could possibly try to carry a conversation with you, but when it's somebody speaking pretty fast English and fluently, they tend to freeze up. So this is what I handed over to them. They're gonna print it out and they're gonna bring it with them next time. No, to go to door, you don't got any, as long as there's no signs that says no soliciting and all that. They'll need permission from the sheriff to go from door to door. If there's a sign that sits outside, do not trespass, no solicitations, none of that, then it's a whole different story. But anybody's more than welcome to go to somebody's door and knock on their door. And I mean, salespeople do it all the time, right? So that's what they're gonna have to do. And for those of you just joining right now, guys, I have translated for them also the flyer that they had, the purple flyer they had in Spanish. It's not limited information, it's not in English. Same format, same font for them. And thank you to Kathy and Kat, who are gonna print out the flyers. They're gonna call me here shortly, so I have to go pick them up because they can't do because of work. They can't do much until Thursday. So the plan is for the searching mothers of Sonora. I have gotten them in contact with the searchers that were yesterday, and everybody is willing to work together. And that's the greatest thing about this. Everything sometimes with different groups, they don't want to work together. And from the sounds of it, the searching mothers of Sonora is willing to work with the other searchers that were out here yesterday, and the searchers that were out here yesterday are willing to work with the searching mothers of Sonora. And hopefully it gets a little bit bigger and brings more attention regarding to people who are willing to come out and just canvass the area. I'm gonna go down right now. We'll go to Nancy's real quick, and then I'm gonna go down. We made it on First Street. We made it to the Walgreens, but as I was driving all the way up here, I seen a lot of river beds yesterday that we didn't touch yesterday. So I'll go down there, park my vehicle, and then we could go for a search. Like I said, I don't want to be in front of Nancy's. I'll drive up there right now, but as me being here, I'm not doing much just sitting in front of Nancy's house. There's already 40 different cameras out there, many other live streamers out there. I want to bring you guys a different angle to this whole thing, and we could go out search together, walk down the riverbed right now. I stopped at Walmart right up. Oh, excuse me. I stopped at Walmart. I forgot a hat, so I bought myself a little hat right now. That way we could go for a walk. All right, so let's go to Nancy's real quick. Let's take a quick look, and then we'll come back here. Yeah, you cannot find nothing sitting still, no. Somebody just asked, should this happen weeks ago? Maybe. Weeks ago, I was up in Minneapolis and up in Portland. When all this started here, I was across the country, guys, covering the protests happening in Minneapolis, and then went to Portland. I was in Portland when all this was developing here, and then I went home for a couple of days because I was on the road for like 35 days nonstop, guys. So I had to go home, get some rest, and now I felt like coming out here to hop out and bring you guys coverage as well. April, thank you so much. All right, let's go. Enough of me talking, more action. My cell, Francis, I'll post it right now. This is my first name, and there it is, Francis. Mike B just posted it. What information you get in Twist they might have? Whose they might have? Twist 32. You're welcome, Denise. Oh, they could. You mean they might help find her? Yeah, they might. I feel bad for those two ladies yesterday. I think they were a little confused of what was going on, and on top of that, they were ousted out pretty bad. Like, everybody ran to the other media people, just ran up to the deputies there and pretty much snitched on them. Snitch would be the correct word. Look at this. Look at this spot here. I'm gonna come back up here real quick. We'll go back up right now, guys. What about all this area? Has this area been searched? It says private property, but it's like it runs like a riverbed. It runs, oh, look how it runs all the way down there, all the way up, and then it runs all the way back here. I'll show you the other side right now. Because this area is coming from Nancy's, and then it runs all the way down here. I just noticed this spot here. This is very close to Nancy's house. This is about 3/4 of a mile from Nancy's house. Chris, welcome. Oh my God, those women trying to do something positive has got nothing but negative on social media. So sad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, really? They're out here just trying to help. It would have been a lot easier for whoever went to go snitch them out. Go talk to them. There were, let me see here. The first day those ladies showed up, every media person was trying to get interviews with them just for their little 10 seconds, 15-second hits for their views and all that. This, just like they went up to the first, went up to them the first day, they should have gone up to them yesterday and just asked, hey, do you guys have permission to be up here, or and so forth, instead of just running straight to the police department or the sheriff department. So you see that little riverbed I just showed you guys? It runs behind all this. It runs behind all this, which leads up to Nancy's house. Look, this neighbor has the yellow ribbons. A lot of the neighbors have yellow ribbons on their mailbox now. Another yellow ribbon here. Have those yellow ribbons been up here? I haven't been paying attention to those ribbons until right now. Or let me pull up here because we're almost on Nancy's house, guys. I just want to see how far is that riverbed I'm talking about to Nancy here. I'm just right around the corner from Nancy's.
Yeah, I'm 15.
I'll be 1014 back to 8 POE with this truck. Texas 172, boy 187.
10-4.
Just 1 second, guys. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi from my phone here.
Copy, debris east on 810 milepost 261.
Okay. You just have to roll up with the punches and move on to the next step to search for clues. We have. Nobody's complaining about the department. We're just making facts of what happened yesterday. Oh, and you guys seen earlier, Fox News put out a report that the local sheriff department, Sheriff Nanos, is not willing to hand over the investigation to the FBI. The FBI wants to take over the whole investigation, and the sheriff department does not want to hand over the investigation, which is pretty sad.
Showing valid.
Right, guys, I'm trying to see where
MDC northbound 19 kilometer 37.
so to the right side of me right here, this whole area is open like big time. Same thing goes for the other side. Around Nancy's house, there's a lot of homes around here. But once you get down to like where I'm parked at right here, and behind me, all that area is just open land. I wonder who owns all this land. I'll show you guys. So, you guys see all this land? Nancy lives right in the middle of this here. Right there. So, see all those homes around this area here? But once you come down a couple of blocks, look at all this open land down here. All this to the behind me. All this down here. This is what the canal was talking about. I was parked at right now. And I show you guys that canal just runs all the way down. Look at all my trash. All the water bottles. I gotta clean my car tomorrow. Bunch of water bottles and cables and everything. All right, let's go. Your room. Well, this has turned into my room for most of the day. No, I do not have maps of the areas of search because the department's unwilling to give out much information. Plus, it wouldn't hurt to recheck everything here again. Oh, Sharon, if you're watching, Sharon, thank you so much. I don't know if she most likely will be watching on Rumble. Sharon, thank you so much for that. She did a big challenge. She's gonna match the next $500 to keep us out here for the rest of the week. So Sharon, dollar for dollar, will be matching the next $500 in donations, and that will allow me to stay here for the weekend. At least for the weekend. Long-time silent viewer. She used to love our my border coverage. So let's come up here. I'm not gonna stop, guys. We're just gonna go slowly. There's no point to stop. Let's go over there and start walking the riverbed. Yeah, the riverbanks are open. Anything that's open to public, you could search. When it comes to like this area here, it's a lot of open land. Hey Joe, did you see? No, I haven't seen that video. You guys can message the page and show me the video. Did I find my sticks to poke? No, I have no stick to poke. I should have bought one, huh?
Exit it at 083 and roll 4 to 5 times. Positive.
Thank you, Nancy Adams. Much appreciated. What's going on? Nothing much is going on in front of Nancy's house. We're gonna head out over to where I was gonna go to right now. April, thank you so much for that. Watch out for snakes. Yeah, snake season. Miss Minnesota? No, I did not miss Minnesota. I'll let you go back to Minnesota. One second, Lori, I gotta pull it up here. Like I said, I like to go back to Minnesota when it's warm. Not cold. I may look at all the lakes. It looked pretty awesome, but it's just everything was frozen. Man, so it's pretty there right now, yeah. So right now, my plans, guys, my plan is to go. I spotted this riverbeds right now as I was driving up here. Instead of sitting in front of Nancy's house, just pointing the camera in Nancy's house, I'm gonna go walk that riverbed, bring you guys along. I did great coverage there. Thank you, appreciate it. And there's no search groups out there today, but we'll go walk. You just missed me? Oh. Want to come and search? I'm gonna go walk by myself, guys. Bring the camera along and just walk up and down this area here. I just gotta find a place to park the vehicle. On the RSV? Awesome. Come get you in Colorado, you'll help. Let me get the address right now. Good morning, Carl. Damn it. Yeah, as the days, Sally, as the days go by, the chance of her still being alive is smaller and smaller and smaller. Yeah, the whole neighborhood there, and the Nancy neighborhood, especially the areas I showed you guys a little while ago, needs to be researched again. You sent me a message, my personal one. I'll check it right now. went all the way around, guys. We went all the way around. That neighborhood, you drive a lot, but everything's, because you gotta go around, but everything's very close to it. That dog search and found nothing. Let me get you guys off the Starlink.